Hello and welcome back to another video here in the Lego room. I hope you are well. Another day in the 12 days of backlog, and I'm starting to get increasingly confident we might actually do all 12 days this year. Today I'm doing possibly one of my favourite sets that I've got in backlog that I'm yet to touch, and if you've seen the thumbnail and the title you probably know what it is already, but we're going to do the Harry Potter book Nook. That one is just for you, Danny Leaks. Yeah, really excited to put this one together. Not entirely sure where it's going to go here in the Lego room. I do have a couple of Harry Potter books you can just see above the set there. I'm not sure where this is going to go, however, or even which way around I'm going to do it. There is a couple of different ways in which you can display this set. You can of course have it as it's displayed on the box there, or if I spin it round you can have it enclosed, and that spatially might be the best thing for us to do in this current Lego room layout. Let's crack this open, let's take a little look at it, and that's time-lapse the build so you can all see this beautiful piece come together. 832 pieces in this one, and a reuse of Harry and some reuse parts of Ron there. You get two instruction manuals, one for either end of the book Nook. You'll get two sticker sheets, some with the mirror stickers on, some with the Hogwarts Express, 8 numbered bags, including a bag full of translucent pieces. Off we go, and I won't be doing a sort of a split screen of the minifigures. There are only Harry and Ron in this particular set, and you will see them at the very end. I found the build really therapeutic, not as much technic in there as you think there is going to be. In fact, there's barely any just buried underneath the train. And there we go. Pretty good. It was one of the sets that I was most excited for in the 12 days of backlog, and I've got to say it has not let me down at all. I think this is really nice set. Is it worth the full retail value? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it's bad value necessary, but I do think we got it slightly cheaper, about 20 or 30% off, which was a pretty good deal. I think you can still get it about that price as well with sort of places like Amazon and things like that. So yeah, do go and check it out if you are interested. I want to show you a couple of the features. What you can't see at the moment is right in the middle of there are two Technic pins holding it together. I'm going to pull it out and I will show you what it looks like in its other possible position. So as you've seen, there was a few stickers in this one, which is of course a bit of a shame, particularly with things like these plaques on the very top. Would have been nice to have them printed. All in all, the stickers don't really ruin this set at all. I've got to say I'm quite hard on stickers normally, but they generally are pretty good here. You can see where a couple of them are, some in the background there and some in the foreground with the Hogwarts Express and the clock, which is of course just before 11 o'clock, which is always a nice little touch to have there as well. Yeah, I don't love it in this position, I've got to say, and it might be the way it has to be for now, but it just feel a little bit cramped. And you've also obviously got the idea that there is one, the back end of the train is in a different track to the front, which is a bit of a shame as well. But when it's joined up, I think it's really nice, and I think it'll be really nice with some books in between. And there you go, how it should look with some books in between. We've got some of the Mina Lima books there, only 1 and 2, still need to get the 3rd and now 4th edition. Yes, I will be getting the 4th one just for the hardcore fans out there. I know it's not quite the same, but I will be getting the 4th one as well. Yeah, that's kind of how it should look. The only issue is, should I to have it where those books have come from, which is there, and I think it does just about fit in. We will see. Let me see. Oh no, it's just fractionally off. So my plan wasn't to put it there anyway, because I didn't think that it would get in there. Look at that. How close is that? It literally just is missing out. And of course we've got the Diagon Alley above, so I need to yeah, keep that space the same, unfortunately. Yeah, this will have to go somewhere else. Perhaps it will go in one of these shelves. Now, after I've just said that, the next obvious thing to do is, of course, put it exactly where I said I probably wasn't going to put it, which meant pulling the shelf out and having a bit of a reshuffle of everything else, as you can see me zipping about. Okay, so after a little bit of rejigging, this is what we've got to. Obviously, I've kept Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley in the same place, but then you've got the Hogwarts Express book Nook split by the 2 books, room of course to put the 3rd and 4th in there in case Santa Claus is watching, and then you've got the wand as well from the Harry Potter Studios in there as well, and then you've got a couple of little books on the end. I thought it was sort of fitting to keep the 2 books on the end. The only other things we could have put there are Lego sets, and it would have looked a bit weird having Privet Drive right in the corner next to Hogwarts Express. That would have been a bit odd. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this space here. My thought process was to put the diagonally set next to both the Burrow and essentially diagonally with the Gringotts set there. So in between there and the little sort of golden things that we got as GWPs over the last couple of years there in there as well. Not entirely sure what will go there. Haven't decided. It might well be this guy, the Patronus Charm. Let me see actually. Might convince myself live on camera. Possibly. It might just stay there for now. In fact, I think it will stay there for now. It does leave this piece a little bit barren, but of course we know we're getting Hagrid and Harry on bike in January. I've already done a video about the images rather that we're getting for all the January sets, and then I've lined up all the figures from the Ministry of Magic set. Not entirely sure what I want to do with this. I've seen a few modular builds of the Ministry of Magic, and I might be tempted to try and do that because it's kind of alright in the sense that it's not really in the way. It sort of hits the corner. It's like a square basically, 90-degree angle. But ultimately it just feels a bit like, what do you stuff in that spot there? I'm not entirely sure. As we move down, obviously we've got the mock diorama that we made on the channel a couple of weeks back, and then you've got the bathroom, apologies mistake, the Harry Potter figure stand. It's basically an odds and ends bit of just stuff, so not perfect, not the way I wanted. There's the Prisoner of Azkaban mock, the Shrieking Shack. Did a video about that ages ago. I quite like the fact that it's a little bit dark in the background now because of the shading of the shelf. It kind of gives it a bit more of a spookier feel to it. And then you've got a couple of odds and ends in there, and then the micro scale Hogwarts. So yeah, a lot left to potentially change, and then I won't show you the Star Wars stuff just yet. That's obviously moved out of there, including a lot of the diorama mocks that I created and the Funko Pops. I'll show that off in the Lego room tour video, which will be in about a week or so's time, so make sure you keep it here. Hit that subscribe button that should just pop up on screen for you there. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to this point in the video, it's sincerely appreciated. Stay tuned because we are at the moment on course to do the full 12 days of Backlog. Join us again tomorrow as we continue this series. Hopefully I've not bought any more Lego and we can just get on with the next day of Backlog. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye.